Saraswatyai Namah. Om Namo Narayanaya. The 62nd sloka of Vishnu Sahasranamam, TriSamagahSamaNirvanamBheshajamBhishak Sannyasa Krutyamasyamto Nishta Shanti Parayanam. This is also the two attributes are mentioned here about the Samavedam. Samavedam is a very powerful one. God likes Samavedam. Let us see what it says. Trisama. In Deva Vrata, there is a kind of Vratam. There are three Samas are there, through which the songs are made, songs are rendered to God. And so he is the one person, God. He worshipped by three Samas, three types of Samaganas, you may call it. Samagaha, Samavedanni gone करने वाला है. That means those people who are worshipping God through Samaveda, as a song they are doing that particular one. Through the Veda is there, the Samavedam is there, which is liked by the God of all the Vedas. Then Sama, he is embodiment of Sama. That word has come. Because in Bhagavad Gita, it was very clearly mentioned by Bhagavan himself, Vedanam Samavedosmi. So that is, then comes Nirvanam. Nirvanam means he is all your bad feelings, your sadness, he will remove. That is now one meaning. Another Nirvana means leaving all the worldly attachments and completely getting lost of all the family connections, leaving that particular God. That is Nirvana. That is ultimate place. That is the meaning of that particular one, which happens with self-realization after so many incarnations of doing what you call Ashtanga Vedam, Ashtanga Yogam, Bheshajam. Bheshajam means he the doctor for the worldly disease. We are all attached and worried about the world. Tomorrow what will happen? Any nuclear bomb will come, any COVID will come, and what will happen to our property. Every minute we are worried about what will happen to our children. This the continuous, so many mental, physical, soul problems. We are worried, and every minute you are worried. So that worry will be going away with self-realization and believing the God is the doer. I am not the person. Let it happen. Let it happen. Then Bhishak. Bhishak means he is the greatest doctor. That was the meaning of that particular one. The Vishnu Shruti means a kind of Vedam. What it says is in Sanskrit, Bhishak Tamam Tvam Vishajam Trunomi. I have heard that you are the greatest doctor of all the doctors. Then Sanyasakrut. Sanyasakrut means he has ashramas are there. All of you know this Brahmacharyam, Grihasthashramam, Vanaprasthashramam, Sanyasashramam. This Sanyasashramam is created by him. That is the meaning of Sanyasakrut. What for? It is for most samraj, some purpose, for getting liberated. You lived your life properly. You worked as a karma yogi in the Grihasthashram. Then in Vanaprasthashram, what happens is with a disciplined life you will live in a forest. Or a forest may not be available. You go to some place and completely detached with all the things, only doing your minimum duties which are mentioned in the Vedas, getting up early, taking bath, then some sadhana you have to do, exercises, keeping the body minimum, and continuously meditating, kind of things you have to do it. Disciplined, no more rajasic food, only sattvic food you should live. That is the thing. In Sannyasasram means Sarvadharman Parichajya Mamekam Saranam Praja. So that thing he has mentioned. After 75, one is supposed to do Sannyasasramam. I have completed 75. Maybe I have yet to come to that level. If God willing, I may take that situation. Then Shanta. Shanta means Shanta Gunam, peaceful nature. That is the only person with the peace. Peace comes if you have got that all things are not bothered at all. I'm very happy. I'm not bothered about which comes and which goes out, which what will happen to the body. Every minute I'm not bothered at all anything. That is the Shantam. Though no, he will not be bothered about ups and downs. In all situations, in all times, he is peaceful. Equanimity, that is the meaning of the Shanta. That is his nature. Chetaswara Upanishads, what it says on the same thing, Nishkalam, Nishkriyam, Shantam. Nishkalam means, kalam means there is no evilness in the mind. If you have a desire to do something and your mind is perturbed, then you don't have the peace. Then Nishkriyam, you are not doing any work because you are not interested to do so many attachments. So many attractions will be there, but you are not connected to that. Nishkriya, you are not doing anything. Then you have the Santam. Unnecessarily, you don't get entangled. That is the issue. Then Nishta. Nishta means in the deluge, in the pralayam, what we call it, he is the source for all the jivas. That is the nishta, that is the meaning of that. Shanti. He gives, Shanti means he gives peace. That is why Atmajnanam, the self realization, he gives, and by which he gives you the peace. So he the one person who gives the peace. My Guru Paramahamsa Yogananda says, do all your things in peace. That is good for your body, mind and soul. This I am practicing to a greater extent. Whenever I see uh, that is good for my, any kind of health problems are there. I establish, no, I should be the peace. I should have the peace. I should do everything peace. Let whatever happen. Parayanam. Parayanam means Para Ayana means place. That is the last place of which once you go to Vishnu Loka, you won't come back. Any other Loka, you will come back to the earth. If you don't have any desires, then only God will take you to that particular place. So, if you pray to say, Vishnu, he will take care of all things. Believe that particular one and leave everything and do your work, but don't get perturbed. Maintain peace, equanimity in all places, all times. And he the Bishak, he was telling. That means he the all sins or all your diseases will go. So I request all of you to think, Om Bishak Bishak Namaha. If you say that particular one, maybe 1 or 8 times, he will, any diseases will go with that particular thing. Samagana is there. Samagana, any good song of the, he likes Samaga, any good song if you do, that is Samavedam only. So, Narayanate Namo Namo Narada Sannuta Namo Namo. Like that, so many songs are there in the YouTubes of praising Narayana. You can definitely go through that, that you will be blessed. Om Tassas. Krishnarpanam.